Hi, this is the Watson Inspiration Corner. Today we're going to be making cornbread. It's very simple and easy. You could do this. So the first we're going to add 3/4 cup of Indian flour. You could use the white flour, but I'm going to use Indian flour. So 3/4 of that, and then 3/4 cup of whole wheat flour, 1/2 cup of raisin. And then you'll need about 1 tablespoon of baking powder. It's 1 tablespoon of baking powder, which is the organic baking powder I'm using today. And then you will need to have 1.5 cup of cornmeal. I'm using organic cornmeal as well. So you need 1.5 cup of that. So that's a half. That's 1. So that's 1.5 cup of cornmeal, and then you're gonna need 1/2 cup of olive oil, but I'll be just using 1/4, and I'm using a little bit less than 1/4 because I don't like to have too much oil in my baking. But you could add 1/2 cup of olive oil if you would like, and then 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm just gonna eyeball it. So 1 teaspoon of salt, and I'm using the Himalayan salt. You can see I'm using a lot, so I'm running out. And then I'll be mixing. You could use sugar if you would like, but I'll be using honey. So it's going to be at least 1 cup of sugar or 1 cup of honey. And I'm going to mix it in the milk because I'm not going to be using sugar. So I'm going to need to have 3 cups of milk. And this is almond milk I'm using here, non-GMO. And I'm going to measure about, so what I'm going to be doing here, I'm going to mix the milk, mix the honey into the milk, so that's 1 cup, and then I'm going to add another half. So you're going to need 3 cups of milk total altogether, or you could do 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of, or you could add water as well. Instead of the milk, you could do half water, half milk, which that's what I'll be doing to save back some of the milk, some of the honey. To save some of the milk. Sorry. Then about 1 cup of honey here. And then you're gonna mix it in. Want to make sure you mix it in thorough. Yeah, so as I said before, you don't have to use all that much milk. You could add water. If you don't want to even use milk, you could only add just water, or you could just use the 3 cups of milk, or you could use 1.5 cup of milk and 1.5 cup of water. So I'm going to be pouring this in. I want to make sure I get everything out because the honey could be settled at the bottom here. And then I'm going to add the rest in water. So I'll be using another 1.5 cups of water. So let's make it together 3 cups. So that's 1, and then 1/2 cup of water, and that's it. So now I'll be mixing this up together, and that's it. It's all done. You mix it all in. If you would like, guys, and it depends on the amount of water in the bottom. If you follow the same ingredients, you wouldn't need to, but it's also kind of depends on the texture if you would like, but this texture is perfect. And this is a double batter, so you could just use 1/2 cup instead of 1.5 because I'm doubling it. And this is it. This is what